All right. We got some awards to give away here, everybody. So every year, we have a national organization known as the Instrumentalist Awards that has been around for, I think, like over 100 years now at this point, especially since like public school band programs have been a thing. So we have these awards that recognize excellence not only in playing, but in leadership and in the qualities that we try to foster here in the band program. So those leadership, those initiatives, those empathetic qualities, just being a good human being is kind of what we try to do here. The kids have heard it enough. My job is not to teach them music, it's to teach them to be good people, and that just happens to be through the vein of music. So these awards not only go to some really great musicians, but also just some really great people that I'm excited to see go on and do some really amazing things in the near future here. So we'll start by acknowledging, also there's some people in the back that will need to come up here in the front. So if I call your name for an award, you can just come on up, kind of power walk your way up front here, come on the side of the stage and we'll give you your award here. So these first individuals, we'll say, are literally our leadership. These three students I have given more trust and responsibility than I have ever given, really actually most adults. When it comes to the program that I'm in charge of, I am very much restricted in who I trust to come in and work with my students in things like that, because I just want the best for them. But these students were just so good that I let them kind of take charge, and they've really done us all proud. So these are our drum majors, who are, two of them are on stage, one of them needs to kind of hurry his way on up here if he's still here. Parker Noggle, who you met earlier, as well as Mason Ware and Lydia Foshi. Come on up and get your... First award that gets a little plaque here goes to, this is lack of a creative name here. This is the Color Guard Award, which is called the Color Guard Award, and it goes to an outstanding Color Guard member. We are very fortunate that we have quite a few good students to keep our Color Guard going. We've been in a bit of a transition phase as of late, just with staffing and some changes and things like that. And our students and a couple of our parents are 100% to thank for keeping our Color Guard going and as good as it has been. And this individual is no exception. I owe her so much thanks, and technically if she wasn't a student, I'd probably owe her some money as well for the amount of work that she did for us. But this goes to our choreographer and our Color Guard captain, Miss Maggie Sporer. Now for our awards named after individuals that have been just absolutely historic in the band world. The first one of these names you might recognize. This is one of the newer awards that the Instrumentalist Awards have added. This is the Leonard Bernstein Award. If you did not know Leonard Bernstein, he was a composer, an American composer, which, believe it or not, is a oddity in the world of classical music. But Leonard Bernstein was the one that kind of put America on the map as a serious classical music country and culture. And we owe him quite a lot for putting us on the stage with the Germanys and the Frances and the Italys of the world as we go through. But he was not only a great composer of classical music, but of pop music and of opera and of ballet and of plays, and very versatile composer, musician, and just also a beautiful human being who just connected with individuals through music on every level, from professionals to small children. There's a great series of tapes of Leonard Bernstein talking about music. It's the most amazing thing you will listen to. It's an hour of him just sitting at a piano talking about music. Go check it out. I think it's called The Unanswered Question. It's so good. Go check it out. But anyway, back to our students, not just Leonard Bernstein. This student is very similar in a lot of ways to those traits that I said earlier. This student came in, and similar to how I had mentioned with Rhiannon, was a very shy individual. Came in not really knowing his route, his place, you know, if music was his thing, is it another thing? And I know they went through a lot of struggles and things like that early, but I think music is what made this individual kind of figure out who they were, so much to the point that they're going to go on and they're going to be a music teacher when they graduate, and that always makes me proud that I haven't scared them away from this career path quite yet. So this year's Leonard Bernstein Award goes to Wesley State. All right, I realize we caught back up on time, and then now I'm talking too much, I'm getting us behind again. But these students are just so special, and I have to give them their due diligence and build some suspense here. So, the next award is the Patrick S. Gilmore Award, okay? Patrick S. Gilmore was along the lines of John Philip Sousa, a really well-known band leader, a military band leader, and kind of gave the concert band its legs. Started making it from just a military regiment into an art form, and something that can sit on stage instead of just, you know, mark the entrance of a company of soldiers or something like that. So we owe a lot to Mr. Gilmore in making us a musical thing and not just a military thing. This student doesn't necessarily embody those traits, but this student embodies all of the traits that I love to see in our students, from perseverance, hard work, dedication, empathy, and just being a kind human being, but also not being a pushover and making sure that her friends and her ensemble mates and everybody is doing what they should be doing, and all of those things. So this person is, I believe they came in never being in band before, if I remember correctly. They moved to the district her freshman year, her and her brother and her younger sister. So we have 3 of them coming through. This is the oldest of our dynasty going through. But this person went from never playing a musical instrument, as far as I'm aware, to now being in the ensemble in front of you, having worked her tail off for 4 years, worked her way from novice musician to drum major to wind ensemble percussionist. This goes to Miss Lydia Foshi. Also, I believe she's getting paid big bucks to go be a drum major at a college that way. So you can make money from what you do up here if you do it very, very well. Last but not least, for this set of awards, the next set is shorter, I promise I will not be talking nearly as much there, is our big award of the concert band side of things. This is the John Philip Sousa Award, the man so important to bands and marching bands that we named an instrument after him that we still use. The sousaphone is named after John Philip Sousa, if you did not know. So when you see Wyatt walking around with that giant thing next year, you'll know, oh, that's a sousaphone. John Philip Sousa there. So, but this award is the standard award to goes to somebody who has dedicated their high school career to the band program. This person has given time and effort well beyond just Glenwood High School. This person has been a member of the Youth Symphony. This person has helped out with me at the University of Illinois Springfield when we needed people to fill in spaces. This person has done show choir, all-state, and been a 2 times honors all-state orchestra member, a drum major, and just an overall, again, I keep saying great people, but we have so many great people in this group. Good friend, great leader, really quite a funny human being as well. Somebody that we've all really grown to love and appreciate. This goes to Mason Ware. All right, now I gotta keep talking, I gotta talk about the rest of the seniors. So we're gonna go ahead. This is the largest group of seniors here as well. So all of my seniors, please go ahead and stand.